Today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to transform this old damaged collar into a brand new one like this one. If you love to watch more videos and pattern drafting from me, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss out when I post a new video. So I'm going to be using my seam ripper to remove the seams. This is a seam ripper. It came with my sewing machine, but you can buy it in your store, especially fabric stores. So I'm going to be removing the seams from the shirts using this tool. This is my shirt, which is damaged. Look at the damage there, and it's also faded. This is so bad. Oh my god. I'm going to get my seam ripper, and this is the wrong side of the shirt, which still looks brand new. I'm going to use my seam ripper to switch the sides. So let me show you how to switch the sides with the seam ripper. I'll be removing the seams one at a time, but you have to be very careful when removing these seams, especially if you're a beginner, because the seam ripper is very sharp. You can end up damaging, destroying your fabric. So you have to be very careful, but it's very easy to use. All you have to do is be careful. So I'm just removing the seams one by one until I reach the end. But I know you guys can't see clearly, so let me just use another shirt for demonstrations on how to remove the seams, because this shirt, the seams are more visible. So to remove the seam with the seam ripper, as you can see, this shirt is also faded. I'll be switching the sides, but I want you guys to see how to use the seam ripper because it has more visible seams than my first shirt. So let me show you how to remove the seams with this one. So this is the seam ripper. Look at the seams there. This is more visible. I'll put the seam ripper down the seams, then pull up. At least these shirts, the seams are more visible. So that is how you easily use your seam ripper to remove all the seams. Just go down and remove the seams like that. Remove the seam, very easy, until you reach the very end. So the seams will be removed from all the way this side down, all the way, and from the back side down here. Remove all these seams, and also this side we're going to remove these seams. This seam here, remove all these seams down here. Then after removing the seams, this is how it looks. As you can see, I've removed the seams from the top and down. So I'll keep removing the seams one at a time. And being very careful because the seam ripper is very sharp. So there are the seams I'm removing until I finish. I'll show you guys how to finish. So I keep removing them from here. Then once I'm done removing the seams, this is how it looks. I've completely detached the collar from the shirt. This is the wrong damaged side. As you can see, it's faded, it's damaged. There is the damage. I'm going to turn this to the other side, which is still brand new, and I'm going to pin it into my shirt. So this is the old damaged side, this is the still new looking side. I'm going to pin it into the shirt with my safety pins, or with my pins. So these are the pins that I'm going to use. Just sandwich it there between the collar stands. That's the collar stand, like that. Then I'm going to start pinning one by one. Pinning is very important. Make sure you guys pin when sewing. very important. It helps the fabric not to come out, especially if it's been sandwiched. The fabric stays in place when being stitched on the sewing machine. So if you don't have your pins yet, make sure you invest in some pins, and they are very cheap. So I'll keep pinning up to the end. So almost reaching the end. So I've just finished pinning, as you can see, and the new looking side of the collar has been turned. So I'm going to go on my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch right here. So next I'm just going to go on my sewing machine and I'm going to start stitching the collar, connecting the collar to the collar stand and the shirts. And as I sew, I'll be removing the pins. So the more I sew, the more when I reach the pins I have to remove them. Sorry guys, the lighting is so bad. So I'll just keep stitching and removing the pins. Once I reach the edge, I have to do a back stitch to secure the stitches. So you can see how neat my collar looks now. So I just stitched both collars and this is how nice they look, both of them. They look so neat. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more pattern drafting and sewing videos. Bye.